Hello. I wanted to talk about today that love is the most ethereal yet humane concept to me. Like, I still can't wrap my head around it. In last video, I kind of delved into it with like my experience with like all the high school crushes I had, and then getting my heart torn apart a little bit. But it wasn't that deep. I didn't talk about it that much. It's just like every interaction I've had with love romantically, it's always been very transactional. I'll be honest. It's kind of bad. And I just want to figure out what it would be like if that just weren't the case. If that just was not the case. I was just hoping maybe it'd be a little different, because every time I've looked for companionship and just like genuinely good friends, I have gotten like 100 times better outcomes from it than simply trying to go for some romantic relationship. Because every time I tried to go for a romantic relationship, it mangles the shit out of me. Uh, I soil the friendship that we already had, and I have nothing to show for it afterwards. And it hurts. It hurts when you think you could just go back to being friends, or just go back to just like being individuals, living life and struggling together. It really feels like in this world I'm not struggling with anyone like in the same way as me. I see I feel some of my friends kind of struggle in the same way as me, with like finding jobs and this economy and shit just going up for no reason, and wages stagnating because they think it's the 1980s and it could actually suffice to be able to plan us into retirement, which it literally can't, even with like full benefits. So it's like, what are we doing? Why why are we just like this? I don't know. I don't want to. I was thinking of saying a funny thing, like a very sarcastic thing, like all those other kids say when they want to sound older than they are. They go like, "I was born in the wrong generation." I wish I was born in medieval times and got my head chopped off and played in mud and got feces and pink eye and died. you know. But man, I don't know, man. I feel so mangled after all my relationships, and I got nothing to show for it to any of you. I got no friends from high school, no family from high school, nothing. I got like maybe one person. That's it. That's about it. you know, and it sucks. It sucks whatever is terrible. Whatever you just um go into love very blindly, because it tears you apart, and when you don't expect that, it leaves you as a broken man. And then afterwards people congratulate you. You're like, woohoo, yeah, yeah, you're so brave, you overstood, you overcame rejection, and now you are a braver soul, and that means you should go out there even more and get mangled, get your feelings and your entire body hurt even more physically, and get degraded and valued as a resource even more. You should go out there and do that more. And I think it's stupid. I feel like people treat love as like an entirely slot machine guess, when sometimes you can actually have like create a hypothesis. You could get an educated guess on whether or not you're gonna have a chance with this individual. I feel like there is a way, there's like some control you have in it, but it just doesn't. It never felt that way to me, and I feel like I do have, like, I can make hypothesis on whether or not I'll have a chance with the individual, but you know, it just most of the time it never favored me. The odds never favored me. They were always against me. Yeah. What do you look at that? Sorry, 5 minutes. Anyways, see ya.